Clearly, Jesus' resurrected body was not instantly recognizable, even to those who had spent years with him. Mary Magdalene mistook him for a gardener. The disciples on the road to Emmaus didn't recognize him. And then the disciples fishing on the Sea of Galilee didn't know it was him at first.
These cases are cherry-picked and are the worst examples. We have much better cases of resurrection appearances where the sensory data was not vague and the people had no doubts that they were interacting with Jesus. A second problem is these cases he mentions are easily explainable. For Mary Magdalene thinking Jesus was a gardener, it's also important to note, her not recognizing Jesus only lasted a few seconds. The sensory data, both visual and audible, was enough for her to recognize him after a few seconds. For the disciples out fishing not recognizing Jesus at first, they got closer to Jesus and had an encounter with him, which involved much better sensory data. So the vagueness didn't last, and they were able to confirm their belief that it was Jesus by getting closer to him and having face-to-face conversations. For the disciples on the road to Emmaus, the scriptures tell us plainly that the disciples were kept from understanding. In other words, this was literally supernatural. It's also important to clarify, these are the worst cases of resurrection appearances in terms of being used as evidence for the resurrection. There are much better cases for the resurrection appearances. We have great cases where Jesus appeared to his disciples in an intimate setting with a number of people present. The disciples had conversations with him and shared meals with him. They were able to see, hear, and even touch him. He taught them valuable lessons, convicted and challenged them, and gave them directions for their ministry.